I've got Deanna Fitzpatrick back in studio. Whoop, whoop! Yay! Happy Friday!
Hi, everybody.
Hello, hello. So we're going to be going live on the air, and I got the phone number in the post if you would like to call with your questions, but we're going to be kicking things off here.
Yay.
You ready?
I am.
Yeah? Okay. Delaware's Country Station, 94.7 WDSD. Dirks Bentley, just after 10 o'clock. Happy Friday. We are live on the air and live on Facebook, and really loving that Deanna Fitzpatrick is back in studio. How are you?
Woo!
Yay, you doing good?
I'm good. I had a very long vacation that I really needed, so it was awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was watching you on Facebook. You were off on one cruise and then back off on another.
I know. It was
Back to
really
back.
great.
Yeah?
Being on the water all that time.
I know.
Came home and it didn't feel like I was in my own house. It was the weirdest
Right?
thing, like going so long
Right.
that it felt really weird.
Well, on a boat, you get to that feeling when you finally get on land. You're like, am I still moving? Am I on land?
Yeah.
And I can imagine after 2 weeks feeling like that. So, well, we're happy to have you back, and
Thank you.
looking forward to this morning. So you can check out our Facebook Live going on right now, WDSD on Facebook if you'd like. See some behind the scenes here. But we are taking your calls, psychic or medium calls today. And remember, you can got to keep it to one question.
Yes, please.
Right? We don't have all the time in the world. For that, you can schedule an appointment with,
Yes, please.
schedule a reading with Deanna. But we'll get it going here. So our number is 1-877-947-WDSD or 302-734-9373. And we'll go to the phones next. You ready?
I'm ready.
Awesome. Hit the phones, 1-877-947-WDSD if you have a question for Deanna. It's John Party now, 94.7 WDSD.
Starting to light up. Look at that.
Look at that. All right, we got Susan. Hey, Caitlin's on.
Hey.
Hi. And is that Michelle? Hello, and Tara? All right, let's make sure I got all my stuff here right. I really don't want to mess that up.
Is that new?
Is what new?
Your mixing board?
No.
Okay.
No.
I never noticed that row of lights up at the top.
Oh, yeah. Maybe because I cleaned it. No, I didn't clean it. It needs to be cleaned. Good morning. All right, so we're going to get some people on hold here. Hi, WDSD. Who's this? Hello?
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
My name's Stephanie.
Stephanie, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
We're doing just fine. You're first up. It's going to be a few minutes, and we'll be right back with you, okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yep. She's happy. Oh, lost that person. Hi, WDSD. Who's this?
Michelle?
Michelle, how are you?
Fine.
Good. All right. Well, you are second in line, so just wait a few minutes. We'll be back with you, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right. Yep. Oh, she's on 3. Oh, well, that's weird.
Keep hanging up.
I know. If you're going to call, stay on the line. Hi, Christopher. All right, here we go. Hi, WDSD. Who's this?
This is Dee.
Dee, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Have you talked to Deanna within the last few weeks?
No, I haven't,
No.
but I've known her all my life.
Oh, really?
Hi, Dee.
You know
Hi,
that-
Deanna.
Okay.
You've been on my mind lately, so this is weird.
It's really weird because you've been on my mind.
Oh, boy. This is
wow.
going to be good. Well, Dee, you're third up in line. Do you have a few minutes to hold?
Absolutely.
All right. Stay on the line.
Thank you.
Yep. Ooh, I feel some sort of connection.
Yeah, we went to high school together.
Oh.
And we've known each other for a long. If that's the Dee I'm thinking of, I think it is. It sounded like her.
Yeah.
And a couple days ago, she popped into my mind. I'm like, what is going on? I wonder what's going on with her. And then I heard from, I think, a cousin of hers on Facebook, which I haven't responded to yet. So sorry if you're on there. I haven't responded yet. But yeah, so this is interesting.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be a good morning.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let's get right to it. We got Stephanie up first.
Okay.
All right, Stephanie, you're on the air with Deanna Fitzpatrick. What's your question?
So I had a loved one pass earlier this month, and I was next to them when they passed, and I was just wondering, I guess if they knew I was there.
Okay. Stephanie, what's the first name of the person?
Francis,
Okay, and Francis as a female?
male.
Male. Okay, thank you. Okay. Is this a grandfather figure for you?
Huh?
Is this a grandfather figure for you?
Yes, it is.
Thank you. Okay, and I also feel that the time of his passing, for like the last day and a half, he was actually pretty much in a state of unconsciousness. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so what I want you to know is, yes, he was aware of your presence there. I'm trying to get him to give me something that will confirm that, but I want to tell you that a lot of times, and this is for all the listeners too, that a lot of times when people are getting ready to pass and they're in that state of unconsciousness, even if there's medication that's keeping them that, in comfort zone, I call it, they are very aware of what's going on around them. They often step out of their bodies a little bit, and they're around everybody that's there in the room. Now, he's giving me the feeling that you were there, but you were not the only one there, and somebody, I feel like a male, stepped in and out of the room, but may not have been there right when he passed. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, all right, so that's just a piece of information he wants
That
you
was
to know.
my husband.
Okay. And he touched my, like, it was almost too hard for your husband to see you handling that. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, so Francis wants you to know that. Like, don't be mad at your husband, he's saying. Francis is happy to be on the other side. He's made some continued connections, reconnections with people. Would he have a brother that's passed?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's made that connection, and I believe that either he or the brother was military at some point. I'm not sure, but that's what he's giving
I'm not sure. It was his twin brother.
Okay.
But maybe my grandfather.
Okay, so he's made these connections with folks on the other side that just bring him so much joy. So don't worry about him. He's good, and he'll be around. He's tried to show up to you once. I believe it's something winged. I don't know if it's a bird or a butterfly or something, but he has shown up to you. Okay, you know that? Okay.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so he's going to keep doing it. Don't worry, and he's someone that truly has your back. I feel his love for you. So know that he's fine, and you don't have to worry about him, Stephanie, okay?
Thank you. I really needed this today. I really needed this, so thank you so much.
All right.
Oh,
Well, you take care, woman, okay?
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You make me cry in here and stuff. Oh my goodness, that was powerful. All right. Let me just get this real quick before we go to the next one. if you don't mind.
So there's always multiple things going on in here when you're watching this. No, we're not always attentive to you, that's why.
Yeah, right? Thank you.
Multitasking going on.
That's right. That's what we do.
Yeah.
That way we can get them ready to play back on the air. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's something for everyone to know, is that your people, before they pass, they're often in and out of states of consciousness. And when they're in that state, they are often aware of what's going on around them. And I actually have seen them while they're still in the physical body, step out of the body, hang out in the corner. For some reason, the corners are popular. Hang out in the room and watch what's going on around them. And they know who's there. They know what you're saying to them. All of that, and it's all as a preparation for them to make their passing or make their transition.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good stuff to know, because people they're not really sure how the spirit's going to show up, right?
Right.
You kind of just have to be aware.
Yep.
Right. Okay, so I've got a minute and a half, and I can play this back. You want to wait?
Yeah. I'm afraid I'd be pushing it to try to do a minute and a half, because I don't know what they're going for.
We can get another
we used
person
to do
on.
it.
I know, right?
We did a minute and a half.
Hi, WDSD. Who's this?
Elizabeth?
Elizabeth, how are you today?
I'm good.
Awesome. You could take a few minutes. Do you have time to hold?
Yes, I can.
All right, you'll be on hold. Hold on. All right. Hi, Terry. And we've got Tina and Andrea. She says, I need to connect with you. Well, you can call today.
Yeah.
Or do you want to talk to them about scheduling an appointment?
Sure. So the lines are busy now, but if you try to call back in, just keep trying. As we take the calls, the lines will open up again. And then when you do call in, you'll be kind of on hold for a little while. As far as setting up an appointment with me, I'm right now booking to the end of August, beginning of September. You can do that for a private session at DeannaFitzpatrick.com. I also do private gatherings in people's homes. We are booking for January into those now. Yeah, I'm booked for the year on those. And then lots of public events. So folks that aren't sure of how they feel about this, or if it's worth the money for a private, you can always go to a public event. And they're on the website too.
94.7 WDSD. Make it sweet with Old Dominion. We are live in studio with Deanna Fitzpatrick. So happy to have you back after a few weeks.
Yes.
And we are rocking and rolling this morning, getting straight to the phones. They are pretty filled up this morning. It's a busy morning, but if you call and it's busy, just keep calling. We'll get to you as soon as we can. 1-877-947-WDSD. We're going to our first caller this morning. Stephanie's on the line. You have a question for Deanna? All right, so we'll play that. Did you finish what you were saying? I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I'm sorry.
No, multitasking over here.
That was good.
Yeah. All right. You have a big poster on the wall in the Milton Theater?
Oh, yeah, they always do a nice poster there.
Yeah.
They are so great down there.
Yeah.
I love the Milton Theater.
That's awesome.
So.
Cool. We got Marissa on. Hello. And so do you want to talk, we'll talk about it on the air here in just a little bit, your big event that's coming up on May 2nd?
Yeah, so there's 3 that are coming up on that weekend in May.
Yeah.
So George Corey and Lisa Busan are joining me. They're friends of mine that I made friends in classes over the years, and they're wonderful mediums. And they have come to Delaware before. They're coming back that weekend. So Thursday, May 2nd, we'll be at the Everett Theater. There are plenty of general admission tickets left, so please get yours. The Milton Theater, May 3rd, is getting close to sold out, so I'm excited about that. And then May 4th, Sisters Venue in Carneys Point, New Jersey at 2 p.m. It's an afternoon one. People are saying, you need to do a day. I work at night. Well, here you go.
That's awesome.
So there are tickets for that as well, and you can get those on the public events page at DeannaFitzpatrick.com.
Awesome, and that is coming up, so if you are anxious to get out to an event, those are definitely ones you want to check out. Hi, Linda. We got Terrence. Hello. Connie, hi. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Happy Friday. You have Easter plans? What do you guys do?
I'm actually going to leave here afterwards and pick up Caitlin. We're going down to my sister Marla's, who has a place in Ocean View.
Okay.
And I'm going to repaint some furniture for her.
Nice.
And we're going to paint a bedroom for her. But we were also going to redo her deck, at least stain it and all, but the weather is not going to cooperate.
Yeah.
So I'm going to power wash in the rain.
Okay. Yeah, get some stuff done, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Are you staying down there all weekend?
I'll probably come back Sunday morning. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing for Easter. We don't have any plans for Easter dinner, which is weird.
In a way, it's got to be kind of nice.
I guess.
It's like not feel so much pressure to get everything done.
Yeah, just don't have anything going on. It's kind of odd.
Nice. Kate would love to do a group reading for her family, so they can do that.
They can, yeah. That would be the private gatherings if you go on the website. Would be January or later at this point, but you can definitely sign up ahead of time. You just ask for to make the deposit, and then you pay the rest when I come.
Awesome. All right, so now we're getting back to the calls here.
Okay.
We're going to Michelle.
All right.
Hi, Michelle. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right, thanks for holding. You're on the air with Deanna Fitzpatrick. What's your question?
Well, my daughter's gotten into a bit of trouble, and I just want to make sure that she's going to get through it okay.
Okay. Michelle, how old is she?
23.
Okay. And I'm not going to ask her name, but I think I feel this energy. Is there a legal issue here for her?
Yes.
Okay. And I do feel that there seems to me that there'll be what feels like a brief period of time that she's going to have to, I'm going to call it make amends. In other words, that she will have to, I feel like serve some time. I'll just be blunt. And it doesn't feel like it's an extremely long time, but in a strange way, it feels like it will be enough to kind of shake her up in the way that she needs it. Do you understand?
Absolutely.
Okay. So just like, you don't want her to have to go through this experience, and I understand that, but it feels to me that it's going to be something that'll make her decide, I never want to go through that again. Okay?
Yep.
All right. She also needs, when she's finished with this aspect of it, if you can help her get into some counseling of some kind, that would be the most important thing for her. She needs some coping skills. She used old ones, and when she's trying to heal and do better, she needs to have new coping skills. I hope that makes sense to you, because it's just what's coming.
Absolutely. Now, do you see her being closer to me in the future?
Yes, but you can't push it. And in other words, she's actually feeling a little guilty and like she's let you down, but she's turning that against you as like you're the problem. Do you understand?
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah. So she's just doing that because she feels bad. And that she's let you down and she's let other family members down. So she can just push you all away. It's like, well, I won't have to address that. But she's addressing it internally, and that's why she needs the counseling.
Wow.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Michelle. Good luck with everything.
Thanks. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's good stuff there, Deanna.
I got chills on that one.
Yeah?
Yeah. Trying to take the top off my watering. How are you?
All right, we'll get to the next one right away here. D. Oh, wait, hold on one second, though. Hi, WDSD. Who's this?
Hi.
Hi.
This is Lauren from Wilmington, Delaware.
Lauren from Wilmington. How are you?
I am well.
Awesome.
How are you?
I'm doing good. You ready to talk to Deanna in a few minutes?
I am.
All right, well, you're going to be on hold. We got a couple people ahead of you, so do you have a few minutes to hold?
I sure do.
Cool. We'll be back with you shortly, okay?
Thanks.
Thanks. Everybody is in this great spirit
Yes,
today.
that's because they have off for the weekend.
Yeah, right? That's probably what it is. Loving the energy. All right. All right, Dee, are you there?
I'm here.
All right, Dee, you're on the air with Deanna Fitzpatrick. Go for it.
Hey, Deanna.
Hey, Dee. So
You look great.
Are you the Dee that went to high school with me?
Absolutely.
Okay, making sure. I thought you were, but I want to make sure.
Yep.
What's going on, Dee?
Mom.
Okay. Is she's still here with us though, right?
No.
No, I didn't know that. That's why you've been popping into my head then.
Yep.
Okay.
And I have been online looking at you because I just have, I don't know what's going on with me.
Okay. All right, so I don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to have to get in this. And I should know this, but give me Mom's first name again.
Jane.
Okay. All right. Now, I am getting that there was definitely issues with her lungs prior to passing. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And that I actually feel that it got kind of scary for her, and that I feel as this hospice was a part of this. Would you understand that?
Absolutely.
Okay. And she's so thankful for that because there was a feeling of I can't breathe at all, and that was terrifying. And the medication was something that gave her relaxation and was able to kind of take her out of it so she didn't have to experience it in that way consciously. Okay. So know that all of that was good for her. Now, are there 3 grandchildren for her or 4?
2.
2. Okay.
2. My son and David's girl.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Okay. All right. And she was close to both of them is what I feel like. Does that make sense?
Yes, more with my son.
Yeah, because I there's a concern about since she passed, there's a feeling of one of them is really handling it hard, more so than you and David, if that makes sense.
My son.
Okay. So please let him know that she is reaching out to him. She'll show him that she's around and that she's doing just fine. She is coming through to you and to your son with music of some kind. Okay?
Okay.
I don't know what that means, and you might not know it yet, but pay attention to either the songs that are coming through or a type of music or music that shows up on a station it shouldn't be on. Something like that.
Okay.
Okay? All right, and then one member of the family is supposed to take care of their stomach. Somebody has stomach issues, and they're really not addressing it. I don't know who that is or what that means.
Probably me.
Okay.
Or David.
Okay. All right. And Mom's happy. So you need to know that because it was not, she's giving me the feeling the last 4 to 5 years were not easy for her. So being out of the body feels great. She is so committed and always has been to the family, but she needs to be, she's in a place of joy and she's really enjoying that. Okay?
Okay, can I ask you just one question?
Okay, we gotta be quick.
Was there any pain at the end?
No, and that's because of the medication part, so that's what makes her very, that was a good thing.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right, thank you, Deanna.
Okay, thanks, Steve. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So, Mary Ann's asking, is it easier or harder to give phone readings or group gatherings?
Oh, easier or harder? Just
I don't
different.
know if that's it. Yeah, different.
It's different. So the phone readings here, well, if I do a phone reading as a one-on-one, that's fine. It doesn't matter if you're in front of me or if I'm there. Phone readings here, I need to be quick. So, and I feel that kind of pressure a little bit to be quick, and so I don't always give as much validation or as much evidence as I'd like to give, but that's something I just have to let go of and know that you all get the message you need and the information that you need. So in that way, that's tougher. The private gatherings in people's homes are a lot of fun. They're a little more difficult if it's all family, because I found out everybody perceives things differently. So one time I had 5 daughters there, and 2 I bring in mom, and 3 of them said, yeah, that's mom, and the other 2 said, that's not mom. And I was like, do you have the same mom? And they're like, yeah, but there was a 20-year age gap between these women.
Okay.
So how they viewed their mom was different based on who she was as a young mom or an older mom, right?
Yeah.
So that kind of can be difficult, but it's different, like everything. Some appointments are easy, some are harder. There's no rhyme or reason to what's easier.
Right, yeah. It's all, and a lot of it's based on the spirit too. Yeah. Right, and how they come in
people,
and
how open people are.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. That's true.
Yep. I mean, not everybody's skeptical, but the energy can be one like, I'm afraid to get emotional. Like, this doesn't mean I don't believe in you. It can sometimes mean I don't want to express my emotion.
Gotcha.
I'm afraid to go there. You know. And so the more closed off someone is, the less it's a 3-way phone call, you, me, and them.
Yep.
So if one of us is closed down or not operating correctly, then the connection won't be as clear or as good as I'd like it to be.
So let me ask real quick, because I'm going to play this call after this after this song. If somebody comes, whether it's a private gathering, whether it's a one-on-one with you, if they're closed off, does that affect how the spirit comes through? Like if you talk to the spirit, whoever you're trying to connect with, on your way to come see you, does it help to say, please, to pray to them to please come through? Like, does that make a difference?
It does. So first off, they kind of know anyway, because they're around us all the time, and heaven's not far away. It's really right near us, just another dimension. So basically, they know that if you tell them and talk to them, and you're like, I really like you to come through, and you say that, it can have an impact. When we're dealing with the public gatherings, when there's 150 people, there's 500 spirit people. They might not still get through. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But if I'm going to a one-on-one or a small group, absolutely have conversation with them. Tell them. You can even tell them sometimes what you want me to tell them. Like, in other words, if there's a nickname that they used, or what's my sign or symbol. If you ask me during the event, it's too hard. I go into my left brain trying to figure it out. But if you tell the spirit person, if you have them say this, that's how I'll know it's you. And then don't ask me, right? Just see what happens, if spirit can make that happen. And it does happen sometimes. People will say, we were just saying that in the car, and I told them I wanted to hear this. And so that's the way you want to handle that.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I don't think I've ever asked you that before. I mean, that's good information to know for people that are setting up those appointments with Deanna to talk to your spirit people. That's awesome. All right, we're going to play back Michelle here real quick.
Okay.
94.7 WDSD. It's Luke Combs on the At Work Show, and it's Friday. We got Deanna Fitzpatrick live in studio, also live on Facebook. We're having a great conversation over on our Facebook page too. So if you're able to hop on, get on over to WDSD on Facebook, and you can hang out with us here behind the scenes. We got Michelle on the line. Do you have a question for Deanna? All right. So we still have Elizabeth and Lauren and another line open. If you guys want to call, 1-877-947-WDSD. Cece, if you're calling and there's no answer, just keep calling. We're going to get to you as soon as we can. So while we're playing this back, Angela's asking, does it take a certain amount of time after death for them to come through?
It depends. I have had people show up the day after or 2 days after they pass.
Really?
And then there's other times, like last night there was a woman who had been passed for about a year, and I could tell that she wasn't quite getting it, or her energy wasn't where she needed it to be able to make the connection. So actually her husband came in and he was making the connection for her.
Wow.
So it really depends on spirit people. It seems like, and I'm not sure about this, but folks that might have had like severe dementia or Alzheimer's might take them a little bit more.
Okay.
Because there's some healing that happens to our spirit when we get on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
We don't just, I used to think before I was doing this that we just pass and kind of become angels, but there's actually like a healing process and an energy, your energy gets to vibrate higher after a period of time and things like that. So
Really?
there's some adjustments that happen when we go back.
Yeah. Didn't know that. See, this is good stuff. There goes my stomach. Why? We didn't hear that. Hi, Heather. You're my stomach. So feed me. All right, my friends. Okay, we got a lot of questions on Facebook. This is fun. A little forum. I can get one more on hold real quick, and then we'll go to Elizabeth. Hi, WDSD. Who's this?
This is Jennifer.
Jennifer, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. You're going to be third up in line if you have a few minutes to hold.
Yes, I do. That sounds great.
Awesome. Hold on. You can CC in the original post. You should see 2 phone numbers, and both of them work. But our lines are pretty filled right now. But you can keep calling, okay? We're gonna do our best. Doing our best. Working as fast as we can. All right, Elizabeth. All right, Elizabeth, are you there?
I am.
Okay, you're on the air with Deanna Fitzpatrick. What's your question?
I've been suffering from depression and anxiety for a long time, and it's getting really bad over the years. I just want to know if will I ever be able to get grasp of it?
Yes, Elizabeth, you will. And actually, even I feel like it's cyclical for you. Like you'll start to feel better and do better, and then it does feel like it's something you really can't always control. But there is a feeling that if you can let the situations that pull you down, stop doing that. I know this sounds terrible because I know that what you're dealing with is clinical. Okay, so I don't want to downplay it at all. But it feels like that you'll be doing really well, and it's almost as if you expect the other shoe to drop. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. So if you can do some, this won't be all of your answer, but behavior modification in knowing that when the shoe does drop, it's always temporary, okay? That everything changes, and it changes all the time. So even when something supposedly bad happens, or we feel like, how could this happen to us, then know that that's a short-term thing and can be turned around or changed, and there'll be another change that will take you in a different direction. So it's keeping that in that mindset. I don't want to get too personal and like violate HIPAA or anything, but I do feel that at least for now there seems to be medication necessary. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And I feel that is something that you should definitely, be doing based on your doctor's wishes and all of that. But I do feel like you're getting a handle on this, and I feel that it's also learning to live with it and not have an expectation that you need to, like, there's a push from you to be out of it completely, and it's almost like a gradual thing where every day you can accept that today was a better day than yesterday, and I feel good this 5 minutes, and the next 5 minutes you feel a little bit better. Does that make sense?
It does. I just find myself sleeping a lot just to cope with it.
Okay. The only other thing I can get, and this happened as soon as I started talking with you, is there is a huge desire for your body to be outside. You need to be around trees, okay? Like, I don't know where you live, but I always go to Lum's Pond or somewhere where there's trees. Even if I don't walk a lot, I'll sit among the trees. Like, you need to have that earth energy around you. It fortifies you, okay?
Okay. I believe that. I love to be outside.
Okay, awesome. There you go. All right. And you know what? Do you camp?
I do, but my husband cannot, and that was one of the biggest things I actually did enjoy doing with my kids when we were younger, but I can't do that now.
Okay, so find a girlfriend that likes to do that, even if it's just setting up a tent for an overnighter, do something like that. Or go to one of the state campgrounds that have the cabins, so it's not a lot of work involved, but you can go and hang out and do it with a friend.
Okay, awesome. And just really quick, I feel like my grandmother, she had depression really bad, but sometimes I feel like she's hovering over me, and she's one of the reasons why she pushes me.
Yes. Yeah, and that would make sense because she recognizes that you have some of that same genetic structure, and she truly did not like having this problem. Like,
she did. I think she actually died from it.
Yeah, and she was angry from it too. Do you understand? Like, I feel like so that's where she does not want you to be in that position. And I don't feel that you are. I don't feel you have it, but I don't feel that you have it exactly the same way that she did, and that you have tools that she didn't have, because when she was dealing with this, and she dealt with this most of her life, there wasn't that kind of support that you can get now. Do you understand?
Yes, I totally do.
Yeah, and you actually have lots of love. Like, I feel loving family and support for you that way too.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much.
That's great. All right, take care.
Thank you. You do the same.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, so we are going to, in less than a minute, we'll go on the air and talk about all your events coming up.
Okay.
Are you ready for that?
I am.
We are rocking and rolling. Connie, she says she loves this. We do too. Oh. Cece, yes, you do need a schedule with her. You doing all right?
Oh, I'm just getting a hot flash.
Yeah.
The warmer weather's back, and so
Yeah,
are
right?
they.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, Lord.
All right. We still have Lauren and Jennifer on hold. Someone else popping through here too. .94 WDSD. It's 10:38. We've got Deanna Fitzpatrick live in studio. Love having you here, and great spirit this morning.
I know, lots going on.
I
It's
know.
been great.
It really has been. We're still over on Facebook Live. If you're able to get on over to our Facebook page at WDSD, you can see us behind the scenes here. Having quite the conversation over on Facebook, too.
We
A lot of
are,
good questions today.
They've been asking some great questions. I love that. I love
Yeah.
to give those kinds of answers.
That's
So
good
it's
stuff.
fantastic.
And keep in mind with Facebook Live, I mean, once we go off, it stays on our page. So if you want to go back and revisit later, you certainly can do that. Right now, we are going to get to some of your upcoming events.
Okay.
Busy woman, what do you have coming up?
We have a lot going on. So just in a couple of weeks now, I have my friends Lisa Busan and George Corey coming to do 3 medium events. We have May 2nd at the Everett Theater, May 3rd in Milton, and that one's almost sold out. So if you want to do that, you want to sign up for that soon. May 4th is the Sisters Venue. That's a 2 p.m. afternoon event, and that's in Carneys Point, New Jersey. So we're tickets available for all of the events. I want to sign up for those soon, and it's always fun working with Lisa and George. I have some other events coming up. Only 3 tickets left for the May 22nd event at Harbor Chase. That's on Shipley Road, and that's open to the public. So only 3 tickets left for that. I'll be coming back to them in July as well. And that's not on the page yet, but it will be soon. Also, May 24th, Cecilton Firehouse at 7 p.m. June 18th, Rehoboth, Fairfield Inn. That's a new place for me as well.
You're just trying to get down to the beach,
I
aren't you?
know.
Yeah.
I know. That's a good thing.
Yeah, right now I love it.
And I'll be back to Milton, and both July 22nd and July 8th will be a daytime event. I'm sorry, August 8th is the daytime event. And then one last thing, I do have a newly set up event on October 25th at the Smyrna Opera House.
Cool.
Okay, those tickets
Nice.
will be on sale at the Smyrna Opera House's website. But everything else, other than Milton, you can purchase tickets on my website, which is DeannaFitzpatrick.com.
Perfect. Yeah, you got a lot going on.
I know.
That's good. That's awesome. So DeannaFitzpatrick.com, you want to look for upcoming events, or if they want to schedule remind me again for the one-on-one sessions, you're booking out till...
Well, August and September.
Okay.
And those are on the readings page on my website. And then also private gatherings we're booking into January.
There you go.
So those are at your house. And so you want to do that, don't wait.
I know. Yeah, get on the schedule now. And it's all online at DeannaFitzpatrick.com. We'll get back to the phones next. All right. This is good stuff. So we can get to so we still have Lauren and Jennifer, and there's one more. Do you want to fit one?
Yeah, we can fit one more.
Maybe the final 3 here?
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I think we can do it.
R.D. Pauls, I really enjoy watching the readings on Facebook. Thank you.
It's fun.
Yeah, it is fun. Hi, Hi, WDSD. Who's this?
This is Susan.
Susan, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. You are going to be third up in line, so it'll be a few minutes if you have time to hold.
I do. Thank
All right.
you.
Yep. Hold on. Okay. This was Elizabeth. Let me name these real quick. All right, we're going to Lauren. All right, Lauren, are you there?
I am.
Thanks for holding. You're on the air with Deanna Fitzpatrick. What's your question?
Hi, Deanna. I have someone that I've been missing for a very long time, and a lot has happened in my life, and I just want to know that if any of it's if it's known that all of these things have happened.
Okay, so you're talking about a person that you're missing because they've passed or they've made their
Yes,
transition?
yeah.
Okay. What's their first name?
Bill.
Okay. And a long time as in 15 or 20 years?
22.
Okay. Okay. And just one thing to help me, Bill's age at passing.
57.
Okay. Because there's multiple Bills in your family, is that correct?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. In regards to Bill, there's a feeling of this being a quick passing. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And I feel like even for him it was quick. Like there's a feeling of, I don't know. Sometimes they give me the feeling of falling over when something happens very quick for them. And I feel like there was not a situation where he gained consciousness after that. Do you understand this?
Yeah.
Okay. That was a no, but that's you're being nice
Yeah,
to me.
You can say no.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically quick passing you do understand though, correct?
Yes, it's 6 months.
6 months, yeah, that's not
To
what
me,
I'm
that's
talking
too
about.
quick.
Okay, so yeah, Lauren, let me ask you this then. Who is it that's the male that's in the spirit world that would have had the heart attack?
I honestly, I couldn't tell. It could have been my grandfather.
Okay. And and you don't have a father-in-law that's passed?
No.
Okay, all right. All right, Lauren, hold on. Sometimes when folks have been gone so long, it's harder for me to make the connection quickly, okay?
Understood.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Because I still get this feeling of someone passing very quickly, and I also have someone that's giving me the feeling of having a firehouse connection. So either working with the firehouse or living near the firehouse. Making no sense to you?
No.
Okay. Lauren, I had you wait all that time, and I don't feel like I'm making the connection now.
That's okay. Can I ask one more question then?
Sure.
This is about my daughter.
Okay.
And she has been through too much for her short amount of time on life. And honestly, and she's right here with me, and we just want to know she's going to be okay.
Okay, just give me her first name.
You could tell it. Emily.
Okay. Hi, Emily.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, so a couple of different things I'm getting. Some of this is physical. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, because of that, there's some, I feel like emotional stuff happening too. Like you can't be exactly where you want to be and with the people that you want to be with. It feels like friends. You're somewhat separated.
Yeah.
You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. And because you also feel kind of isolated because of this too. So I do get the feeling though that this is not for the long haul, Emily. It feels like everything starts to, I'll tell you what I just was shown. I was shown a present with everything tied up in a nice, neat little bow. So it's really interesting that I got it that way. But within 2 years, okay? Now I know at your age that seems like a long time, but to me it's really a way of saying that all of this will be put to rest or be done with, and everything will be back to being the way you want it to be within 2 years, okay? Does that make sense for you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and I love this image I got. It was just a beautiful wrapped package with a big bow on it, like it's all in 2 years, okay?
Thank you.
All right, so keep going and hold, I hear too for you to keep the faith. Try not to let things pull you down. Try to be in the positive, even when it feels like it doesn't make sense to be positive. Stay positive, okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Take care, ladies.
Me too. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was sweet. All right, that was Lauren. We'll get to Jennifer. All right, Jennifer, are you there?
Yes, I
All
am.
right, thanks for holding. You're on the air with Deanna Fitzpatrick. What's your question?
Well, I had a couple questions. Hold on one second. I'm trying to get to a spot that I can ask. There's definitely someone, my mom,
Okay.
that I'm looking for.
Jennifer, can I have Mom's first name?
Cass.
Cass? Okay. All right. And her age at passing?
She was early 60s.
Okay. Jennifer, who's musical in the family? Who played the piano or the organ? Could be even somebody in the living. Who's musical? You can't see me, but my fingers are sitting here either typing or playing the piano.
Typing, possibly. Piano, I'm not quite sure.
Okay. Does typing have anything to do with Cass?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Hold on. All right. And would she have a lung issue, or was she a smoker at some point?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And she also gives me the feeling of she makes a fuss about her hair, but I feel like at the end of her life that was a problem for her. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. And she also shows me that she's calling it at some point pleasantly plump, but she gives me the feeling of also losing weight prior to passing. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I like how she said pleasantly plump.
Yeah.
Okay. She's also showing me the Delaware Memorial Bridge right now, so normally that tells me that there's a connection to New Jersey, or that somebody lived in Newcastle. Like, is there something that makes sense there for you?
I work in Delaware.
Okay. All right. And then also, who is it that likes their gambling or their slots or something like that?
My dad played the lotto every day.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Now, also, Cass would have a sister, actually one passed and one living. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay. Where is there? Who is your dad passed as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there a sister for either one of them that's passed?
No.
Okay. I'm going to stick with this, even I understand you would know if you have an aunt that's passed, but I'm getting your mom is giving me the feeling of having a female with her on the other side that's like a sister, but also a female here that's like a sister as well. So she's one over there and one over here. So whether these are good best friends or something like that, I don't know. But she's giving me feeling she's got like a soul sister with her, and there's one still here. Now, okay, hold on. She does give me the feeling of being a very good-hearted person, but she has no problem telling you exactly what she thinks. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes she feels like you have some of that spunk of your mom in you, but other times you let people she believes walk over you. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Thank you. And she's telling you to knock it off. Right? You know when you're doing it. She's like, you know when you're doing it. So she wants you to work on that, all right? And and there's one person in particular who does it often, and you let them get away with it, and she's giving you hell. Sorry.
I can see the look.
Okay. She's okay. She goes, I've showed up to her more times than she knows. Like you know it too. I know you know when she's around. And actually once or twice you're like, okay, Mom, I get it. You understand?
Again, when she wanted you to know something, she made it known. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about ignoring it.
Yeah, and she's still doing it from the other side. So she's fine, and she's content. And were your dad and mom together when they passed? I mean, were they married?
Yes.
Okay.
My dad. When I call him my dad, I mean my stepfather.
Okay, but he's passed.
He's passed.
Okay. Because what I get with that is sometimes they don't get along completely, but they still hang out together on the other side.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Just to let you know. Okay.
They were both stubborn. I do have one question. Is and it's bothered me. Was everything done the way she wanted it?
Okay. So yes, but there was one thing that wasn't, and it had to do with, I feel like it had to do, is she actually buried like in a cemetery?
Yes.
Okay, it has to do with something about that specifically. There's one specific thing that you weren't able to do in the way that she would have liked it, but it really doesn't matter is what she's saying to me.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the way that it was worded on the stone or or something like that. Do you understand?
It could be a couple different things, but yeah, they were minor.
Okay, and so it doesn't matter. So she definitely doesn't. You've got enough on your plate without worrying about that kind of stuff, she says. And she's, your mom cussed. I have to keep not cussing.
Yeah. Watch your language, Deanna.
Sometimes she was colorful.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you so much.
All right. Bye-bye.
Have a good weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
What do you think? We got D we could play, Elizabeth, Lauren, or Jennifer. Jennifer's was a little long.
Yeah, Jennifer's is long, and Lauren's, whereas Hart, there's a lot there. She's young. I don't want to share that.
Okay.
That's okay.
You want to do?
So either of the others are fine.
Okay. Let's see. Let's check Elizabeth. All right, guys. I'm gonna.
Sorry, we're working.
Yeah, right.
I've been suffering.
And we got one more call, and then we'll probably call that a day.
Yeah.
If you want to reiterate your website again for them to get in touch with you.
Sure, DeannaFitzpatrick.com, and everything you need is on there. The public events, the reading page for scheduling a private reading, and then private gatherings are on the private gatherings page.
There you go. Awesome. Let me just get through this.
It does.
I don't know if they can see this on a little bit on the screen.
No, who was it with the little girl? That was not Lauren.
That's the point that you can get now. Do you understand?
Yeah, that was Lauren.
Oh, that's right, because I couldn't get Dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one seems a little long too.
I've been suffering from depression.
I just have to play it.
I love to be outside.
Okay, awesome. There you go. All right.
It's new music from Cody Johnson. On My Way to You, 94.7 WDSD. Getting back to the phones with your questions with Deanna Fitzpatrick. And we've got Elizabeth up next. Do you have a question for Deanna? All right, so we're going to play her. All right, Facebook. I'm sure we can go back if somebody, if you have questions, you can reach out to Deanna. Or maybe we can go back and answer some here in a little bit or something through comments.
Sometimes I do
But,
go back
yeah.
afterwards when it might not be today, but
Right. Yeah, at some point. Well,
It's
she's
hard.
got a busy painting weekend.
Yes, I
Yeah.
do. I got a lot to do for my sister this weekend.
Yeah,
but,
right?
But also, I don't usually do readings on the Facebook Live thing. So when people ask, connect on there, it's really hard for me to do that. One is the phone's all the way over there.
Yeah, right?
And then energy-wise, there's a lot coming across. I haven't gotten good at that part yet.
Yeah.
Facebook Live.
Right. Awesome. Well, great questions today, guys. And it was so much fun hanging out with you. So we'll talk soon. We're going to get off this, but you can continue to listen on the air. Bye.